Good evening. My presentation tonight shouldn't be mixed up with the 97 movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. That thriller from 97 has nothing to do with my presentation, but I want to let you know. I can only assume what you did last summer. I hope you went to a summer beach, so you didn't spend your summer in this region. And then a summer holiday can end up as a horror holiday, because a place like this, when more people go into a place like this, is not really, my mind, what is fun. But before you went on that holiday, you want to get prepared to go on that holiday, and you wanted to get in the same summer outfit as you were last year, or maybe even worse, you want to have a size smaller. So you started with some exercises, some jogging exercises. And for that, I can tell you that the main reason for the Dutch to start their running exercises is to lose weight. The Dutch want to lose 9.5 kilograms of weight, while the Belgians only think to lose 6, and the Germans only lose 6.9 kilograms of weight. But before I can continue my presentation, I want to know who is in front of me. What is the audience? And therefore I have 2 questions for you. Whom of you did one or more jogging exercise, in or outdoor, in last week? Please raise your hand. That is not too much. So I have to come up with a second question, and that question is in a longer time span. And my question is, please come on, who did a running exercise in the last 3 years for about 5 kilometers? There should be more. That's more hands raising now. I guess the audience is a bit average, because in the Netherlands, if you look at the audience or the general population between 15 and 65, 36% of them does on a regular basis do a running tour or a running exercise. And that's not too bad to do that, because it's good for your health. But moreover, what more people forget, it's also good for your brains. I have time. Next picture, yes. Running stimulates your brain, and what artists in Cambridge found out, that it makes your brain even grow. Don't be too afraid that your head will explode, but your mental ability will be stimulated. So keep on running. The ones who didn't raise their hand, they have the idea, I'm not going to run because it's raining too often in this region. I have to disappoint them, because it's only 7% of the day it's raining. That leaves you 22 hours a day for running, for doing a running exercise. When you left that swimming pool, you had another idea of spending your holiday, and you went to a museum. But then you ended up in a long queue, and you had to wait for hours to get into the museum, and even in that museum it was crowded. Therefore, it's time for something new and enjoy the city in a different way. In '94, they already started with the running tour concept, the city running tour concept, in '94. And that concept was taken over and being exploited in other cities as well. But before you go on this holiday, forget all the boring tourist books, all the tourist guides who took you on a tour in a city and spent walking with you for hours. Forget the pickpocketers running around you to get a grasp of your wallet. Forget the metro map, forget the bus maps, because a running tour is more fun. You don't have to look in your tourist guide, and you can see. In the rest of the world, it's getting on, this running tour concept. In Europe and in America, there are a lot of places where you can do a running tour. 5 to 15 kilometers. An average in a city is about 5 kilometers, and walking for an hour on your own pace. It's not a race. This concept was taken over on various places and was also modified. When you go to the National Park de Veluwe, you can do a safari jogging. Early morning, enjoying the wildlife, take your shoes and your running outfit, and during an hour you can enjoy the early morning of a day. But also in Copenhagen, they don't only do Pecha Kucha nights, but you can do a night tour in Copenhagen, walking along the illuminated buildings and ask the tourist guide where to go out or to which restaurant I should go. And he can tell you all about it because he's our local guide. But also nearby, you can enjoy a running tour. For instance, in Düsseldorf, it's very nearby, but also in Liège, where you can do a running tour. But in the big cities like Amsterdam and Rotterdam, they have a running tour as well. I did a running tour in Liège, and many of you have an idea of Liège is an ugly city. But join the running guide, you get fit at the same time, and you see the city. So what better idea can you have? Two things at the same time. Then come back to Maastricht. Maastricht is a lovely place, as you all know. But Maastricht is also very suitable for a running tour, because the running tour in Maastricht doesn't have any traffic lights. The city is very compact. Moreover, you see, like over here, there are picturesque streets. So why not joining me for a running tour in Maastricht? But not only in the city you can do a running tour, also in the green environment of the St. Petersberg you can enjoy a running tour between 5 and 15 kilometers. Enjoy the green environment of Maastricht, but also the cultural history, like Fort St. Peter. It's very worthwhile to see. So the running tour concept is not only for tourists, it's also for experts, but also for people who want to go on a company outing. And how about a seminar? Or how about a congress? People sitting whole day long in their chairs. They want to get out and want to get fit and want to do something together. And forget about those boring walking tours. Come and join me for a running tour. Thank you for your attention.